Bo Nix, rookie, you've outdone yourself.
Yes.
You got the Chiefs. You should want the Chiefs. And they're playing their backups. This is your chance to beat them. You should have beaten them 2 months ago and get in the playoffs. They're resting all the good players. You've outdone yourself already, but go ahead and beat the Chiefs. Get into the playoffs for the first time in 9 years since Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl. You do this, Bo, you won't win Rookie of the Year, but this is huge. And Bo, I actually do believe in you. So go out there and beat the Chiefs. Put that on your resume. They're setting it up for you because they're playing the backups. Get it done.
Three big.
Yeah. So I don't think it's fair to put Bo Nix under duress, quite frankly. He's a rookie. If anything, it's on Sean Payton, I think, honestly, to be able to put his team in the best possible situation to win. And I think going up against Spags, that's what great defensive coordinators do. They're able to confuse and squash any momentum that an up-and-coming rookie quarterback has going for them. That's what we've seen consistently, whether it be the defensive head coaches or defensive coordinators. We've seen it again and again and again. They do a great job at slowing down these young quarterbacks. They just know how to overwhelm them and hold them back. And so I see this more of Sean Payton. I understand that the Chiefs are playing their backups and whatnot. I do. I get that. And it's not lost on me. But you're still dealing with Andy Reid. You're still dealing with Spags. And Carson Wentz, I 1,000% believe that Carson Wentz is actually a starting quarterback in the NFL. That he is one of the best 32 quarterbacks in the NFL. That the reason why he doesn't start and play is because of personality, scapegoat, a couple other things that I wouldn't even really be able to begin to explain. There's a reason why Andy Reid wanted him. There's a reason why Sean McVay wanted him. Those coaches are not messing around. They're just not. Andy Reid is not messing around. Andy Reid's not there just to all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Okay? If Andy Reid wants Carson Wentz, he wants him for a reason. You know who also Andy Reid really wanted? Nick Foles. You know what Nick Foles did? Won a Super Bowl. Okay? So, Andy does not mess around. And now Carson Wentz with Andy Reid? Yeah, he's going to be dealing with some backups, so it's going to be interesting. Not to mention, there's some debate whether or not there's a question of do the Chiefs even want to win this game? Man, I don't know. I don't know what the mentality would be of the Chiefs. It's hard for me to imagine that Andy and Spags would put his team in a position to lose this game because, I don't know. That's like too much, honestly. So I'm not even going to try to think through that lens. But I'm going to put it through the idea that the Chiefs are still going to do what they can to win this game. But I don't know, because there still might be plenty of other guys that are still going to have to play in this game that they might need in the playoffs. So it's a weird situation, but I do believe that Carson Wentz especially is going to be doing everything because he's looking over. I talked about this in a previous video. He saw what Sam Darnold did as a backup at the 49ers, really didn't get to play that much, but had a game against Carson Wentz, was able to leverage that experience and his, time to sign a legitimate contract with the Vikings. The starter for the Vikings, now his whole career for Sam Darnold is taking off. Carson Wentz is legitimately in that situation. Carson Wentz goes up against the Denver Broncos and throws for like 300 yards and 3 touchdowns and no turnovers. You don't think people are going to be calling for Carson Wentz? You don't think the Raiders, the Giants, I mean, like, there's plenty of teams that would be like, oh, Seattle Seahawks. Like, there are real teams that could be like, whoa, look what a year under Andy Reid has done and working with Patrick Mahomes has done. Carson looks completely different. Carson Wentz is going to bring it. He's going to do everything he can to ball out. And I believe Andy Reid is going to want to do that too. Andy Reid is going to want to support Carson Wentz and have him ball out as well. So that's what you're going to be dealing with. And I think that's a real thing. Whether or not the Chiefs have enough firepower to make it happen with resting all their starters, the O-line, etc., that's the question mark. And the Broncos are going to be going full strength in their defense and all of that. So that's why I put this on the team. I don't think this responsibility is on Bo Nix. This is the moment when the team itself is supposed to help elevate and raise up a Bo Nix, your rookie quarterback. If you're expecting your rookie quarterback to be 100% on his A game, winner take all in this game, essentially for the Broncos, relatively speaking, obviously, that's just it's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask. He's already been doing everything he can throughout this season. This is now on the defense to shut down Carson Wentz. Yeah, that's a great story that I just told about. Hey, Carson Wentz is trying to reinvent his career. Andy Reid, that's great. We don't care. We're the Broncos. We're the defense. We don't care. We're going to get after him. That O-line is weak. We're going to sack him 5 times. We're going to confuse him. You think Spags is going to confuse Bo Nix? Nah. We're going to get to Carson. He hasn't been playing. He's nothing. That's the mentality. That's the mentality. Establishing the run game. You got this backup defense in there. Man, we're going to run all day. Bo Nix, it's going to be easy, high percentage throws, down the field when we really try to stretch the field. It's going to be these kind of ideal 50-50 balls. One-on-ones. It's going to be almost generic football. And not relying on Bo Nix to have to scramble, go off to his side, and throw the ball down the field in double coverage for a touchdown to tie the game up. No. That can't be the game plan. And maybe that is the game plan just because the team's just not good enough just yet. Maybe because again, I never thought that this year was about this year for the Denver Broncos. It's always been about the next couple of years. They're way ahead of schedule, which has been awesome and amazing, and a testament to Sean Payton, Bo Nix, that defense, etc. So I'm excited to see what Bo does in this situation, because it's a weird situation where you need to get the win. It really, really matters. The pressure is high. You're facing an amazing franchise, an amazing culture with amazing coaches, but not their starters. So it's an interesting situation. It's from a purely fan perspective, it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty the imbalance of what each team is bringing and how they're bringing it is kind of fascinating to see them kind of go head to head. So I'm excited, but I just, like I said on my New Year's Day video, just the Broncos cannot just look at it as, they're going up against backups, this or that. I do not think that'll end up being the story for this game. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos? Do you think he should be under duress according to Brew? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.